Pesky Pole YouTube channel, and we are back to Front Office Football 9. I'm having a blast with this game. I am still playing the fictional player set on the New York Giants. Remember, remember in my last video, I told you I went ahead and did a little dice roll, a little computerized 30-team die roll. Took over the Giants and their team of fictional players, and I kind of gave you my concerns over my quarterback. Well, game one of the season is over. We lose 23-13 to the Cowboys, and some concerns. Some concern. We started off with the lead here. Got a touchdown pass from Javon Brooks, the much maligned, to Trevard Reynolds. Cowboys then got a field goal here. We then kicked two more field goals, had a 13-3 lead in the third quarter. Things are going well, but I will caution you in a second about that. Then the Cowboys kind of started to gas us a little bit. Case Lee with a touchdown run. Douglas Moody with a pass from Maurice Camp for a touchdown. And another touchdown there. We lose 23-13. So a couple things that happened in this game. The big thing was turnovers. All right. The Cowboys got the ball and went down the field on us for the first two drives, but fumbled the ball inside our 20-yard line both times. We won the turnover battle 3-0 and still lost by 10 points. That's not good. And, in football, turnovers are kind of a luck thing. I mean, part of it is your defense, too. But a lot of times when teams play above their heads, it's because they win the turnover battle. So I'm a little bit concerned that we won the turnover battle 3-0. And plus three is a big deal. And yet lost by 10 points. That is not good. Not good at all. Not good at all. Okay, so a couple things. The Cowboys had four fumbles, lost three of them. So that was a big thing there. Total yards, we get outgained 483 to 223. That's not very close. That's not very close. The one thing I'm concerned about is we got gashed pretty good on defense in the rushing game, and I thought our defense would be pretty good. And let's kind of take a look at this real quick. So Maurice Camp, remember I told you I was jealous of him. I told you that, man, he's a rookie, by the way. And here's the cool thing about this game, playing this way, is you don't really know which teams are good right now, right? You're gonna have to kind of discover that, which is pretty cool. This Cowboy team that I looked at, um, I felt that we were pretty even roster wise, with the exception of quarterback. Their quarterback was a lot better, and he's a rookie on top of that. He's even getting better. And of course, he had a great game 18 for 20 for 244 and a touchdown. He also ran the ball 10 times, 51 yards. Case Lee, 20 carries, 159. And so they gassed us. Now, the Cowboys, I'm hoping the Cowboys, maybe they're the best team in the football. Maybe they're the best team in football. And so if they're the best team in football, then we'll be okay. We'll be okay. That's the kind of thing we'll to find out. I think they're pretty good. I'm not sure they're the best team in football. But I'm surprised at our run defense because I thought our run defense would be pretty good. But I'm also wondering, is it because Maurice Camp is such a good runner from the quarterback spot that it really opens up the other running game as well? He really makes it tough on defense. And we'll find out. If the Cowboys struggle the rest of the way against their defenses, then we'll figure out, we're going to find out. I still think we're a playoff team. We're an 8-8, 9-7 team sneaking into the playoffs. I think we're good enough there. I like our running game. We've got some good runners. We did a good job on the ground. I like Reynolds. I like Sosa. They got some explosiveness to them. But the issue we have is quarterback play. Now, I mentioned before, with Brooks, he's a guy without great arm strength. He doesn't run the ball. He makes good decisions, and so and his pass timing is really good too. His accuracy is not good, and so he's a guy that isn't going to turn the ball over, and he didn't turn the ball over. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. But he's not going to really win you a game. Like he's not. You can't just like, hey, let's jump on his back and take us home. He's not a franchise quarterback, and that will hold me back. And that will hold me back a little bit. But I'm thinking I have a good running game. I have a good offensive line. I think I have a good defense. I'm hoping the Cowboys is really good, and maybe the Cowboys are the best team in the NFC, and we're not that far away, or it could get ugly. And so we're going to find out here soon because we kind of look through here. We let's go to the schedule here. We go through. We put the Steelers next. Steelers got beat 27-21. Let's kind of look and see what happened on their end here. Um, let's take a look what happened to them. So they got out. But the Steelers actually outplayed the Browns 463 to 360. So they actually outplayed them a little bit. Um, Fumbles. They turned it over. Had a turnover there. That hurt them. That's probably kind of lost there. Let's go to player stats a little bit here. Um, Ramon Herbst, their quarterback, threw 49 times. So they really throw the ball a lot. They don't run the ball that well. And that's a good thing. So, if my run defense is a problem, that could be the issue there. They got an interception there. So, let's take a look at Ramon real quick. He's not a great quarterback. He's not a great quarterback. Doesn't secure the ball that well. He doesn't make really good decisions. So he's a guy that we could probably pick off. So I'll be a little bit upset if we lose to the Steelers. A little bit upset. Not gonna lie there. So we'll see how that plays out. Rest of the league, real quick. The game that stands out here: the Vikings beat the Packers, 59-21. They scored 35 points second quarter. So I mean, the Packers could be horrible, or the Vikings are really good. So we'll find out. We'll find out what happens there. Let's look at that game book and their stats real quick. Vikings had two quarterbacks play. I'm not sure if one got injured or they pulled the guy out. 16 for 21 for 227. They must have a lot of turnovers. Oh, they did. So three picks by Green Bay quarterbacks, which probably led to the issue. So we'll watch that and see how that works out. In my division, Eagles beat the Redskins by 10. So that's something to watch for too going forward. So good things there. So anyway, so let's kind of go through. Today's a rest day. I'm going to kind of walk you through how I do the week leading up to the game against Pittsburgh. We go home for our home opener. Let's go to my roster real quick. And the first thing I like to do is go to my injury report and find out who's injured. So we've got a couple of guys. Josh Culley is still inactive. Remember, he's got the MCL. He's doubtful. Um, we've got um, Trevor Reynolds. Okay, I may have to go ahead and replace him a little bit. Let me see how that works out. So let me see what I have in terms of inactive players who I've got. I really don't have, so I'm going to have to pick somebody up right here. Um, Free agent wise, I may have to go with free agents. I'm kind of down a receiver a little bit. I've got two guys injured right now, and I probably need a little bit of depth. I want to go and find the player. So here are my receivers we've got here. Who do I want? Who do I want? I want a veteran. I want a younger guy. I kind of want a veteran more than anything else. But Roosevelt Wagner. He's from Georgia. Good hands. I mean, he's not going to be great right now. He's not going to be great right now. Um, he's got seasonal rust. That's not good. That's like a Jeff Bryce a little bit. They've all got He's from Clemson. I will not get a guy from Clemson. Screw that. Um, Axtell, Alabama. I mean, there's not a whole lot there. Holly. This guy's got some elusiveness and some speed. Can catch in traffic. He's got good special teams from TCU. I may pick him up. I don't know. Should I get him or not? We're gonna pick him up. All right. So now I gotta go cut a guy. Hardy Walker, rookie of North Carolina. I'll let you go, buddy. Sorry to do it. Sorry. All right. So for now, we've got Reynolds. So let's go see how they do. He might. We're gonna go ahead and run today's actions and see if he gets any better. Because right now he's active. All right. All right. So we got one guy who's so he's still doubtful. He's getting a little bit better. Let's see how they go here. So we've got game planning day. All right. Game prep day. It's Saturday now. All right. So it is game prep day now. We got 20 active guys. We're gonna make a decision now. Do we go ahead and activate these two guys? Cully is a 43 overall. Reynolds, a 49 overall. Let's kind of look at our roster real quick. Kind of see where we are with our roster. What we have here, we've got Moorhead. We've got the guy we picked up, Logan Holly. We've got Dickerson. We got Claiborne. We got Dakota Alvarez in there as well. I'm gonna try playing these guys. I'm gonna deactivate Claiborne. I'm gonna deactivate Holly. He's picked him up. He's got some rust. I'm gonna activate Cully. So we're gonna let these guys play a little bit. I think they're better injured than the guys we have who are healthy, and see how they go about playing it and do that. Let's take a look at who's starting now. So, of course, my depth charts by my coaches. So I do the kind of GM stuff, and my coaches do the actual depth chart stuff. So we've got Brooks, we've got Sosa at running back, Jacob Davis at fullback. We got Mo Garcia. Josh Culley's now starting, getting his first kind of action of the year. We got Dickerson in there. We got Reynolds down there at the flanker spot. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. So we'll look at the schedule, the league schedule. Um, Cowboys with the Ravens, 1-0, 1-0. I'll be watching that game to see what happens there. We are home against the Steelers, 2-0-1 teams. Both teams need to win really badly. Who are the Vikings? Vikings for the Colts. We'll check out that. The Packers who got destroyed. Who do they play? We have to watch and see how good they are too. Packers and Titans. We'll watch that. So that's it. So I'll come back again next time to play this game and let's see what happens here. But Giants are 0-1. We have some quarterback issues, but maybe we can kind of get a big win here against Pittsburgh and kind of get our season back on track a little bit. Thanks for watching, guys.